Chicago Sky's rookie forward sensation, Angel, the Chi-Town Barbie Reese, continues to rewrite history by inking her third straight 20-plus rebound game in a hard-fought contest against the Las Vegas Aces. Before we get off into today's podcast, tell a friend to tell a friend. Man, we are witnessing history every time Angel Reese steps foot on a WNBA basketball court. Today, she inked her third consecutive 20-plus rebound in a game against the Las Vegas Aces. And boy, was we treated to a pleasure. Man, this game, the ebb and flows and the back and forth of this game was something that the WNBA needed. I thought the beginning of the game, the Chicago Sky, they came out strong. They was hitting their three-point shot. They held, Las Vegas to 12 points in that first quarter. They was doing some great things, man. Angel Reese's interior defense on A'ja Wilson. A'ja Wilson really wasn't getting her way early, even though she got off strong on the rebounding end. But the Las Vegas Aces, they didn't get a field goal until about 4 minutes into the game. So the defense that Chicago was playing was exceptional. I still would like to see Carmela Cardoso exert herself more on the defensive end. Like, sometimes she just looks like she's lost out there and she's out of place. I just need her to pick up her energy on the defensive end. But offensively today, down the stretch, when that third quarter, when the game got away from Chicago and they brought it back, it was a lot of Carmela Cardoso inserting her dominance down in the paint. And this is an alarming stat that a lot of people might not, know, that the Chicago Skies is leading the WNBA in points in the paint. That is something that behooves me, but they are leading the WNBA in points in the paint. And a lot of people will come to this notion like, where's the offense coming from in the paint? Well, you got the Chi-Town Barbie, you got Angel Reese, inserting her presence and her dominance in the paint. Yeah, she's shooting, low field goal percentage, but she's getting her points in the paint. She don't have that outside game, so all her points are mustered up in the paint. But what I would like to see, them start, giving Angel Reese some calls down in that paint. Like, she gets fouled a lot, and sometimes I think the officials are swallowing the whistle because she goes to the foul line, she knocks down a free throw. She was 3 or 4 from the free throw line today. She didn't get there much, 4-16 from the field. Yeah, she struggled, but she had 22 rebounds today, 10 on the offensive glass. And Angel Reese has took a parting shot at some of these haters and these naysayers. She said, if it was easy, why ain't everybody else doing it? So she, she's firing off because everybody's talking about the rebounding, so she made it be known. But today's game and these last 3 games, me personally, I'm saying it right now, that Angel Reese has put a stamp on that Rookie of the Year debate. She got this Rookie of the Year debate so close that you can go either way, because with the personal numbers that Angel Reese is putting up in these games, personal accolades and the history that she keeps rewriting, you can't deny that. You can't deny that in this Rookie of the Year debate. So these voters, they got their hands full. A lot of people think this is a landslide, but this thing is closer than what a lot of people think it is. And when the numbers come out at the end of the season, y'all going to understand where I'm coming from when I'm talking this, because it is closer than what everybody thinks it is. And she is putting a stamp on it. She's letting it be known that it's going to be hard not to vote for her. Now, this game, man, it was a great game, but once again, A'ja Wilson keeps on proving to people why she's the GOAT right now, why she is the runaway MVP leader in the WNBA outside of Napheesa Collier. Now, we know what Napheesa Collier brings to the table. You know what she's been doing. the presence, that she's, letting everybody know and making everybody feel. She's putting up these numbers ever since she come back from injury. But that MVP race between A'ja Wilson and Napheesa Collier, it's heating up. But I think A'ja Wilson has separated herself, and it goes to show, what A'ja Wilson brings to the table. And, this game today proved it. A'ja Wilson, man, she was spectacular. A'ja Wilson did her thing. Now, A'ja Wilson, she had 20 points, 18 rebounds herself. She had 6 offensive boards. Kelsey Gray, 11 points. People be writing Kelsey Gray off, but she came in and gave 11 points. She's their floor general. She had 7 assists. Kelsey Plum, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 18 points. Jackie Young, she didn't do too well. She had 2 points today. But I want to focus on the Chicago Sky. They be competing with the Las Vegas Aces. And I told people earlier in the year that if Chicago makes the playoffs and they run into the Las Vegas Aces, that's going to be a great series because they match up well. And every game that we've seen between the Las Vegas Aces and the Chicago Sky has been highly competitive, and it comes down to the fourth quarter, whoever executes. And we saw today, we give Kennedy Carter her props, man. I told y'all, she probably has the best pull-up game in the WNBA. She hit a big shot, hit that big three to tie it up, 75-75. But you got to take your hat off to Becky Hammon for drawing up that inbound play with 1 second left, throwing it to the top of the key, and having A'ja Wilson cut to get her hands on the ball for a wide open layup. But like I said, Angel Reese, 11 points, 22 rebounds, 12, defensive rebounds, 10 offensive rebounds. Camille Cardoso, she had 8 points, 12 rebounds. Lindsey Allen, she came to play today, 16 points, 3 assists. And Kennedy Carter, 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. But what stands out to me is what they did behind that 3-point arc. They were 7 of 15 from the 3-point range, 46%. And like I said, the inconsistency of the guards, if they can get consistent guard play like that, they would be in every game. So I just think at this time, man, kudos to, Chicago Skies. They fighting, they still in that 8th spot in the playoff race. But that goes to show, man, that they trying to throw names in this MVP race alongside of A'ja Wilson. Don't do that. Don't do yourself a disservice because the MVP race is not even close right now. She's hands down separated herself from the competition. But I tell you about this Rookie of the Year race, that thing is heated up. And like I said, I just think Angel Reese has put a stamp on this MVP debate, and she's making it closer than what people think it is. So kudos to her. She's rewriting history. Like I said, she had her 3rd consecutive 20-rebound game and a hard-fought loss. These last 2 games, man, against Connecticut, man, that was a winnable game down the stretch. They came up short, just like today. I thought when Kennedy Carter tied it with the 3-pointer, I thought it was going to go into overtime. Teresa Weatherspoon did a hell of a job down the stretch. It was so many plays that could have went one way or the other. But like I said, I would like to see Angel Reese getting some more foul calls and going to the foul line, because as a forward and the way she operates down in the paint, and she's only going to the line 4 and 5 times a game. I mean, I would like to see Angel Reese get to the line at least 8 to 10 times a game. 8 to 10 times a game for the much work that she does down on that low post. But like I said, A'ja Wilson, she spoiled the history. She spoiled the history, and that's what GOATs do, and that's what MVP candidates do, and that's what MVPs do. So shout out to A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces for, coming up with the big win with 1 second left. Kudos to Becky Hammon for drawing up a great play. And you guys, let me know what y'all think about it, man. This Rookie of the Year race debate is heating up. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We're going to catch you on the next one. And remember, on your way out the door, before you put your shoes on, give this video a thumbs up. And remember, please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball Dropping drops another hot banger. And we're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.